Guys, welcome back to the channel. This is a major Xcn update because millionaires could be made in the month of May. We are about to head into what I believe is going to be one of the most profitable months of this bull cycle. Now, I'm going to walk you through how high I believe Xcn could go. We're also going to talk about the elephant in the room, and that's the slowdown in price, right? So we didn't actually hit this 30% target that we thought we would hit 2 days ago, and I'm going to explain why this is the case. So guys, make sure you watch this video until the very end. And if you've been missing out on my free buy calls at the lows, right, because I have given you guys buy calls at the lows, so far I've been highly accurate. So if you missed out on those free buy signals, it means you're not subscribed to the channel. Make sure you subscribe so you do not miss out on another update. Okay, let's move forward. Now, before I talk about this epic May that we're about to experience and how many people in the community will likely become millionaires, let's first talk about this slowdown in price. Now, Xcn is still one of the top performers in the market for the year. Now, if Xcn doesn't continue its upside momentum, doesn't continue its growth, then it does run the risk of being left behind. And this is just as other altcoins go up, 300, 400, 500%, which is some of the moves that we've seen with projects this month. We've actually been in many of these projects as well, particularly coming from the meme coin and the AI segment of the market. So we now need to see Xcn start to pick up momentum, start to build. Otherwise, we do run the risk of being left behind when it comes to percentage gains. Now, the reason why I believe we haven't yet seen that breakout or haven't yet seen that major upside move, I think because we're heading into the end of the month and we can expect, a cool down, profit taking, especially loads of people in the Xcn community are already in immense profit. So we are likely seeing some profit taking to end the month, which is why we're seeing that slowdown as it relates to percentage gains. But I think we're going to see major buying over the next few hours. I think we're going to see a massive rally heading into May. So I don't think it will be a scenario where we have to wait, week or 2 weeks just to see the breakout. I think we see the breakout right away. Now let's get into the breakout, what I think is likely to happen and how high we could potentially see price go in May, and exactly how many of you become millionaires. So the current market cap for Onyxcoin Xcn is $605 million. Fully diluted market cap, $882 million. Now, there's several ways we can look at this. We can go extremely bullish, right? And we can talk about 100x in a month, 1000x in a month, etc. Or we can give out a price prediction that enables, basically allows everyone to actually prepare for a top, prepare to take profits, reevaluate, and then re-enter, right? Because many people in the community, many people that are updating on Xcn, they're unfortunately not giving you guys price updates within specific time periods. So for example, if someone says $1, are we going to hit $1 in May? Probably not. But could we hit $1 by the end of the year? Potentially. Could we hit $1 in 2 years? Potentially. So you do have to keep this in mind when you hear these price predictions. Now, I'm actually going to give you a price prediction that is realistic and could actually happen in the month of May. Now, from where we currently are now, let's just say we clear our all-time highs. I think this will be pretty straightforward, pretty simple. That would be at 0.0499880, and that's only 100. In fact, from where we currently are now, it's about 185 percentage point move, and I think that's fairly easy. So everybody watching this right now, congrats, you could be looking at a 185 percentage point move, even if you enter now for the first time. And as I say, obviously, we're not here for 185% gain, but of course, you can't go broke making a profit. Now, the exciting part about that percentage move is, number one, those of you that have been holding Xcn since last year or since the start of the year, you now make your 20x back, right? So your 21x, congrats, you're now up 21x again. What does that mean? That means your $1,000 investment at the start of the year is now worth over $21,000. Absolutely insane. Congratulations, right? Now, I actually don't think that's the top of the year, although yes, many of those people will start taking profit at that area because they don't want to make the same mistakes as they did at the start of the year. So many will take their profits and run. Now, I don't think that selling pressure will be enough to drive price down, right? So all the way back down. And I actually think we could see, let me just cut to the chase, we could see a scenario where we see, and wait for it because this is going to get all of you excited, we could see a scenario where Xcn does actually achieve a 10x in the month of May. Now, sound the alarm. I know everybody's like, wow, I cannot believe that. But what is the basis for this claim? Now, altcoins have already started to break out. Now, for those of you that haven't yet experienced a bull cycle, amazing things happens. We see projects go up 20x, 30x, 50x, right? 10x, 5x, right? We've already started to see projects go up 5x this month alone, 6x this month alone. So what we're about to see in the official breakout month for this cycle, remember April just signaled the bottom, right? We're starting to see altcoins start to move out. So let me just show you the altcoin market. As you can see, we're back above this area of support, and we should now start to see the aggressive breakout towards the $1 trillion mark. We should surpass $1 trillion. And I've actually mapped this out, and I said by this area at 1.3, I believe everybody in the cryptocurrency markets portfolio should at least be at 6 figures. If you want to learn more about that, join my free Telegram group. The link is in my description. I actually have a video in there that shows you how to make 100,000 in 1 month and 16 days. And that's available in my free Telegram group below. Again, just download the Telegram app, click the link in my description, and you can get access to that video. It's pinned to the group. So guys, make sure you join the free Telegram group now to get access to that video. Now, with that being said, the market breaks out, altcoins go parabolic. Bitcoin is likely to now be above 100,000, probably towards all-time highs. The market goes absolutely bananas, and then we're going to see projects like Xcn really max out, right? So, and just to be clear, this isn't, a crazy percentage. This is not a crazy percentage move. I'm not telling you guys that we're going to see Xcn hit a $60 billion market cap in the month of May. I'm not telling you it's going to hit a $100 billion market cap in the month of May. All I'm telling you guys is that this project has the potential to hit a $6 billion market cap in the month of May. And to put that into perspective, this is not a large percentage move, right? That's not, that's not a large percentage move. That's not exactly going to, leave a dent in the market. In fact, this project is currently 103. To put things into perspective, we could see Onyxcoin essentially move into the top 50 and still have a $6 billion market cap. That's how much other altcoins in the market will move, right? So really and truly, this is not far-fetched. This is not unrealistic. This is a target that can be hit, and that will bring us to just under 20 cents. Now, you're probably wondering, but how does one become a millionaire? Well, here's the crazy part about this. The people that bought at the start of the year, and again, this is the power of getting in early, they make over an 80x on their Xcn holdings, which is absolutely insane. An 80x. The people that bought again at this low, again, these are the calls I gave out at the low, all verified and posted on the YouTube channel. If you missed them, it means you're not subscribed to the channel. Please subscribe so you do not miss out on another major update. Now, even those that bought at the low that I gave out, well, guess what? You still make a 24x. Absolutely insane. And this is where life-changing money will be made in the Xcn community. And the craziest part about all of this is all that does is bring us back to all-time highs, right? So we haven't created a new all-time high. All we're saying is Xcn goes back to its all-time high. It's currently down 90% from its all-time high, so it has a lot of value to reclaim. This has massive potential, and the month of May will signal this major breakout. Now, before we move forward, I know a lot of you are now excited and you're saying to yourself, wow, I cannot wait for this. But I do want to make it clear, look, you still need to have a profit-taking strategy mapped out, because if you don't, you are going to lose. And here's the reason why. What if we don't hit $6 billion market cap? So we don't hit a, you know, a 10x, but we hit a 5x. Right, so the market goes up 5x in May. Well, that still takes us to a $3 billion market cap. People are still going to make millions. People are still going to make hundreds of thousands. But if you're fixated on all-time high, if you're fixated on those major price targets beyond, let's say, $1 or so, you're not going to take profit at the right time. And you know what's going to happen? You're going to lose it all. Just like the people that bought at the start of the year, they got wiped out. Obviously, price is bouncing back now. Great news. But like I said, you don't want to get wiped out. And a 5x brings us to 0.1133143. And I actually think this is the area where we will see a lot of profit taking, because I know there's a lot of people in this community that fortunately do not want to make similar mistakes to what have been made before, right? So you all need now a profit taking strategy, and the good news is I'm actually going to be calling the top. So if you want to know exactly when I'm personally taking profit, and guess what, this doesn't mean you're against the project, it doesn't mean that you think Xcen's a bad project, it just means you take profit. So you ride the wave, you take profit at the peak, you capture that, you know, 80x, you take that 10x, you capture that 50x or 20x or, you know, 30x, you take profit, you wait for price to dip, and the next dip will be a 60% dip, maybe even a 70% dip, and then you buy in again at the lows and you repeat the process. If you want to join me for that, you want to know when I'm planning to sell, when I'm planning to buy back in again, you need to join my Crypto Crew Premium channel right this second for the month of May, because we're going to be calling the top in the market. Who knows, we may even hold beyond the 10x. If you want access to that, you need to join my Crypto Crew Premium channel now, because you're going to find out when I'm planning to sell and also when I'm planning to buy back in, and you get access to the other AI-based projects I'm buying, you know, these 100, 300x projects I'm buying, these meme coin projects that I'm buying, you know, and in fact, I actually gave out a free meme coin project in my free Telegram group, and we captured over 80% in 3 days. So if you want access to that, guys, join the free Telegram group now. If you want to know when I'm selling my Xcn, you need to join the Crypto Crew Premium channel right this second, as well as the overall market top. Now, just to conclude this video, I want to make it clear. The month of May is going to be, in my opinion, a breakthrough month. It's going to seem like the market can do no wrong. It's going to seem like the market is going to go in a straight line. A lot of people are going to get extraordinarily rich. In fact, many people, if you get it right in the month of May, you complete the bull cycle essentially, because you'll make enough money to be able to retire forever, to live off forever, to be able to build up a nest egg where you can actually come back in the market when the market bottoms out again and 10x that. So the strategy is, if you're starting off with $1,000, you want to be able to get to a 10,000. If you're at 10,000, you want to get to 100,000. And then the last 10x is 100 to $1 million. And guess what? You're a millionaire. So guys, if you want to be a part of this, join my free Telegram group below, join Crypto Crew Premium, make sure you're subscribed, and remember guys, nothing that you see in this video is financial advice. Always make sure to do your own independent research, and until next update, seize the day. And don't forget guys, please do not rush the process. You know, I do believe Xcn is going to perform. I do believe Xcn is going to break out. We might even see a further sell off the end the month. This is just profit taking that is occurring. But we're going to see what happens. If there's any changes, I'll be the first to let you know on this channel. Until next update guys, seize the day.